Hi everybody, it's Ryan King bringing you your farm and ag news here on KSJB. We'll start it off with more of a US-based one. Omaha-based Hanson Mueller Company, which is known for grain and all that kind of stuff, has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy following weeks of complaints that they weren't paying their bills, basically. Farmers were saying that they were not getting paid for grain deliveries to this company. Court documents listed 1,000 to 5,000 creditors owed between $100 million and $500 million in both assets and liabilities. The company has begun a court-supervised Section 363 sale, aiming to sell most of its assets while continuing operations as a debtor in possession. CEO Josh Hanson said that their approach is intended to maximize value for creditors, employees, and stakeholders. The company also says it plans to keep operating normally and meet obligations to employees and key suppliers going forward. A list of 20 large unsecured creditors shows significant unpaid balances in multiple co-ops and grain businesses, each owed around $1 million. The filing also includes 89 pages of additional creditors, including farms, state revenue departments, as well as major agribusinesses. So we are seeing Hanson Mueller going through a little bit of a weird and interesting situation right now. Moving over to the state of South Dakota news for you. The state of South Dakota is feeling significant impacts on President Trump's trade war, especially due to the tariffs and all the things that are going on right now. Well, the state held a poll asking citizens whether they approve or disapprove of the tariffs that are being charged out there right now, and 49% of voters voted in support of the Trump tariff policies, while 44% opposed them. The strongest support, of course, came from Republicans, with 70% in favor compared to only 8% of Democrats. Independent voters leaned against the tariffs, and older voters showed slightly less support than younger voters. And of course, these tariffs have raised many prices for South Dakota businesses and consumers. And even though Trump has argued that they help level the playing field and force other countries to have to absorb some of these costs, critics are countering that Americans ultimately are paying a higher price here. The mixed results and unclear economic effect have left many residents divided over whether the strategy is actually helping or hurting the state, or helping the United States just in general. So we are seeing an update there from South Dakota, and they are just a little bit in favor of the tariff policies. So this has been Ryan King with your Farm and Ag News on this November the 18th. A reminder, we have more Farm and Ag News, local news, and sports news at our website, KSJBAM.com. You can also go and download our new KSJB Sports app if you are a sports fan out there, and also want to remind everybody to like and subscribe to this video and our KSJB YouTube channel. This has been Ryan King with the Farm and Ag News on KSJB.